Good morning. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for this episode number 86 of my morning coffee and crochet. And that's pretty amazing to me because 86 morning coffee and crochets is pretty crazy. It's a big number. And hey Robin, good morning. And the higher number that I get, the more I'm thinking, what am I going to do for my 100th morning coffee and crochet? So when I get to the 100th morning coffee and crochet, I'm going to have a giveaway, um, or something. So something to celebrate. And I get really excited and happy when I get to give things away. So anyway, I'm happy. How is everyone today? TGIF to you. Happy Friday. I hope that your week went well. And I it is a very big commitment. You are correct, Robin. It is. But I've made this is my job right now. So this is my joy. I'm doing what I love, and that's crocheting and sharing with people and encouraging people and just sharing crochet ideas, and not just that, but you know just being a community with my yarny friends who um, may or may not need a friend. And I think we all need a friend. So good morning, Mary. It's nice to see you. So I think we could all need a friend every now and then. So I found some really wonderful friends here, and so I'm really grateful for you. I am. And so I'm a little late coming on. I'm a lot late coming on this morning. I got up when my husband left for work, and he left for work about 5:30. And I'm getting ready to yawn. Sorry. And so I got up then, and I got some coffee, and I ate some breakfast, if you want to call Danish a breakfast. But he was having a work Christmas breakfast this morning, and it was all, it was kind of like a potluck kind of a thing. People were bringing things in and ordering things from different places and stuff like that. So he brought, um, the long Danishes and some orange juice. That was his thing. He said there's going to be so much food that it really, you know, it doesn't really matter what he brings. He just brought something um, that was store bought. He said, hopefully, a lot of people are going to bring store bought things, because I said, oh, you got people making things during a pandemic. That's nice. Hey, Connie, good morning. I'm glad. Squish, squish. Oh my gosh. Hi. You are up late. Oh my goodness. I'm late, and I'm just explaining myself to everybody. And so I got up pretty early. I was really wanting some coffee, so I got some coffee and I brought it in here, and I brought the container. I didn't want to wake up the house, so I brought the container of Danish in here, which there was there was probably a third of the Danish left, and there's still some Danish left. I did not eat a third of a Danish, but I did eat. I did eat a slice of Danish, and and then drank my coffee, and then I had this brilliant idea. Do you ever have brilliant ideas? Well, I did. I had a brilliant idea. And I thought, well, I have my adjustable bed. Hey, Connie. Oh, yes. You have to have your good morning coffee. Connie. Connie, make your coffee. Hurry. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. Good morning. So, so I had my coffee and I ate my Danish, and I checked my numbers on YouTube because, I had to check those numbers. And then I set my adjustable bed so that it was sitting up, and I So I got in, put my feet up just a little bit, just so that I could like nestle in there, turn the massager thing on for the feet part. I don't like it on the head part or anywhere else. I just like it on the feet because it shakes my head and it gives me a headache. So anyway, um, so, oh Kelly, it's good morning. It's good to see you. Did I say good morning to you already? I don't know if I did, but anyway, good morning, Kelly. And Kelly, I got your happy mail and thank you. Thank you. Um, at this point right now, I'm not able to open things in front of anybody because any anything, you know, anything could make me cry at the drop of a hat. So anyway, and so we're not doing that. We're gonna try not do that anyway. Try not to cry in front of people. And so anyway, I set up my adjustable bed and I thought, well, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to crochet. And I put on the TV and I put Jada. Well, did I have Jada on? At first, I had woke up to Jada. So at first, I had Daisy Farm Crafts because she was making the most adorable little Santa hat. And it was for newborn. And she just had a grandson and he's a blessing, a Christmas baby. And so um, they were going to have a Christmas photo shoot for her brand new baby grandson. Thank you, Kelly. I did. I did. And so anyway, she was showing how she made this newborn. It's kind of like it's a newborn cap. It's not kind of like a Santa. Well, it was a Santa. They made it in Santa colors. Hey, Lori, it's good to see you. Ah, you made it. Woo! Happy Sunshine Day to you. And everybody's been looking for you, Lori. So, anyway, oh, good, Connie. Coffee's making. And everybody's saying good morning to you, Lori. And so she was making this Santa hat, which was adorable. And so I got my hook in my hands and I don't even know if I got a stitch in. I really don't. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up. Um, Daisy Farms Crafts is not on the television anymore. It's Jada and Stitches. And I'm holding my hook and my crochet. And I'm like, oh no, what time is it? And I looked and it was late. So that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. So anyway, yeah, I just like I don't even know if I don't even think I got one stitch in. I think, I just like I had my coffee. You would think coffee would wake you up, but in the morning, coffee, I can, especially if it's real early, I can drink coffee and then I can go right back to bed. It's like it just makes me feel so happy. And especially then I had that little slice of Danish and and I was sitting up in the bed and I'm like, but anyway, that's my story. So that's why I'm late today. But I'm glad to be here and I'm real excited. I have been crocheting a lot. I worked on my grandson's blanket. My goal was to finish the middle part, and I've just about done it. And so the next step, I think what I'm going to do next is make all 50 stars. I think that's going to be next on my agenda because once I make all 50 stars, then I'll know. Because remember, I'm making this up. I saw a picture, but I'm making this all up, as I go along. And so I don't know if I can fit like 25, 25, or if I need to like do 20 and 20 on the sides and then 5 and 5. I don't know how big the stars are going to be, so I have to make my stars. And I don't know how wide the blue border needs to be in order to luxuriously accommodate these stars. I don't want it to feel like the stars are falling off, off the edge or on the border or whatever. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now, and I started working on a new project, a brand new stitch for me, and I needed to be challenged again, and so I got my book out. Right, Squish, sleeping is not wrong. Yeah, you know, oh, sleep is a wonderful thing if you can do it, right? So, oh, let me show you my shirt today. This is my shirt today. My little bear. Um, the mama bear or papa bear. It could be either one, I guess. And the baby bear, and they got some love for each other. Anyway, that's my Christmas shirt for today. And so I started this new pattern, and thank you. I love Christmas shirts too. And so I started this new pattern, and I thought, how cute would this be if I did this in all different colors? I don't know if I'm going to be duplicating any color because so far I've made 5 squares and I haven't duplicated a color yet. And so that's kept me interested too, because even though it's the same stitch, I'm changing the color up every time. So it doesn't feel monotonous. It feels like each one is a new adventure because I can't wait to see what it looks like in that color. Does that make sense? Anyway, so it's been kind of exciting for me. And I'm going to show you real quick. Uh, and I am going to do a tutorial on it, and also when I put them together, which I am really excited about the stitch that I'm going to use to put them together. I'm going to do a separate tutorial for that because I don't want to overwhelm you. And that way, if you decide not to do that type of um, join, that type of join, then you can do any kind of join that you want. Um, but this join is going to be really, really pretty. And so anyway, I'm just going to real quick flash them in front. Okay, ready? All right. So far I have a green. I have a light peach. I have a deep purple, which that's turning out blue. I have a light pink. If you see the detail on that. And then I have this one is called Mango. So anyways, that's what I have so far. So I'm working on, the next one that I'm working on is um, a lighter purple. And so this is like the beginning of it. It's a lighter purple. So right now like, I've got, I'm just going to concentrate on having 2 different shades of the colors because that's what I've kind of got in my stash a little bit. So I still will need to get a blue because I have like the peach family, the green family, because I have a lighter shade of green. The pink family, I have a deeper shade of pink. So I can have a deep shade and a light shade. And right, Kelly, I've never seen anything like it either. And I have to tell you, when I was following the instructions, it was a little challenging, but I've got it. I've got it here now. And I can take it from here and show you guys how to do it in such a way that it will be so easy. And I'm going to show you, like when I was doing it, I was reading the instructions, and that first one, first of all, the middle stitch, the middle circle, I did wrong. And that was after frogging it 10 times. So I finally, I came up with that way of doing it. And then I did the next round. And then the next round, I read those instructions and I was like, oh, let me try it this way. And because the second round is the same stitch, but there's 20 of those in the circle. And so I did that one and I was like, oh, okay. This one is laying a little bit different. It's laying more visually more like the photo because all I had was a black and white photo and instructions, crochet instructions. And so, yeah, so anyway, the second, yes, it did, it clicked. So my mango one has like the middle part is flawed, but I didn't frog it again because that's my very first one. And so that is when I put this crochet blanket together. That's going to be my I'm going to call that my intentional mistake. Um, some people they intentionally put a mistake in their work because they're not, people aren't perfect, and only God is perfect, and that's the Irish legend, and I think there's like even an Italian legend, or anyway. So they would, like the Irish crocheters, they would intentionally leave a mistake. More times than not, I probably leave an accidental mistake. And this one was accidental, even though I kept trying and trying and trying. But so this one was an accidental mistake, but um, I found out with the second round that the perfect way of doing it. And I'm going to show you the back. Let me see if I can show you. Let's see if the back shows up. This is the back. And to me, and I haven't done anything with my ends yet, but to me, this back is just as pretty. It's so flat and pretty. Obviously, it's not the right side, but it's just as pretty as this side in its own way, in its own way. So, nothing to be intimidated about. Uh, Mary, good. She said, good thing I'm Irish. Signature, right, but not by choice. Lori says, I call that my signature. Right, that's right. And oh, thanks, Robin. Thanks. So this is something that I can just imagine, either on the back of the couch or in a little girl's room. It's if you made it into a baby blanket, it does have the holes and it has this. So I think it would be maybe a show blanket. Um, I don't know. If you would want to make it for a baby blanket, if you like had it draped across the back of the rocking chair in the baby's room or something like that, just to visually, um, you know, enjoy it. Um, but I also thought, in a guest room, if you had if you had the bed made up, and especially if it was, a neutral color, it actually doesn't matter what color it is, um, because there's so many colors. And then if you had it like on the bottom of the guest bed, then that would be a really nice accent in that room, especially if you had a neutral type, um, bedspread on that bed, a tan or a white or any color actually. If it was just, a solid, then that would be a really nice accent. Um, oh, Mary says, my grandma used to quilt and leave a single strand of hair sewn in it. It was her giving a piece of herself to the person. Oh, that's really sweet. Um, Lori, thank you. Thank you, Lori, for that, for that encouragement. I do read patterns because I had to. I didn't have anybody to when I was growing up, I didn't have anybody to show me. I mean, I had, basic stitches, but then, you don't crochet for a little bit and then I would forget again. So I'd have to go I'd have to go back and reread, what is a double crochet again? What is a single crochet? And of course, now that I've been, you know, just really going at it, it's stuck now because this is my lifeline right at the moment. So anyway, so yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and so I'm currently working on the lighter shade of purple. So I'll have a dark shade of purple and a light, and then I'll go down the rest of the list, and then I'll go see if I can find. Excuse me. Yeah, Mary, that is really sweet. I agree with everybody, and so anyway, that's my next big tutorial that I'm going to show you. I want to get enough done. I've got 5 colors done so far. So I thought, well, if I had 6 done, then I could show you the join, and I could show you the pattern. I could do the tutorial on the pattern, and then I can show you the join and show you what it would look like, as a piece. Um, I've noticed that, when I try to show a tutorial and I just have a little swatch, people want to see, and I don't blame you. I want to see the big picture too. Um, but that means that, I have to make a big picture. So, and I don't mind, but there's, you know, there's one of me. So, and my hands are kind of hurting a little bit. So, and when I crochet a lot, they tend to, and I have like chunky, chubby, short, stubby fingers anyway. And it takes me now, if I just sit down and make a square, and if I don't talk and stop and just talk and forget that I'm crocheting, um, I think it probably takes me about good, Kelly. Um, I don't know what that is. Everybody's saying good, Kelly. I don't know what that is. Was there something else up there? Anyway. Oh, good question. I thought they were asking you if you were good. Uh, okay. You know, I'm concerned about you guys. I'm like, what's the matter with Kelly? I don't know. What's going on with Kelly? How do they know? Are they asking her if she's good? Okay. I need a little more coffee. Oh, Kelly, you are good. Now I get it. Good question, Kelly. Okay. Um, I tell you what, today I will actually time it, but day one that I did this, and I did things also. I mean, let's see, what did I do day one? When I made 4 in one day. Um, Yesterday morning I made 1. I got up a little late. I was like really slow yesterday. But on the first day I made 4 of them in a day, in between all of my other things that I was doing. I made dinner. I you know, just all the normal things that you do in a day. And so I did get 4 of them done. Um, and so I'm thinking maybe about 45 minutes to do one, but I'll time it and see. Um, because when I first started, also that first one took me forever. Um, but I just didn't really pay attention to it, how long it took to make it. But that's an important question because you want to know if you have enough time to make one before an event, or especially if you're going to make You know, how pretty would this be if you did like 2 colors or 3 and just like variegated them, you know? That would be really pretty. My goal in this one is to just do, "Hey, I am human, it's good to see you." And, this one, I just wanna do, one of every color if I can and not duplicate colors, so because I just think that that would be really neat. But I don't know if I can do that. I might have to do 2 of every color, and that would suit me just fine too. If I have enough colors and all I have to do is duplicate, um, them once in a pattern, then that's really kind of cool. And that way I can still have a random effect. That's what I want is a random effect. I don't want, I've made um, squares where I've made them, go in a pattern, and I like those too. But then that commits you to a certain number of a certain color, if you're going to start a pattern. And so this one, I just want to be really random. I think that they took about 45 minutes to an hour to make one. That first one, I frogged a lot because I really struggled with with this technique at first. And there's a really specific way that you have to do it in order to get this to curl right, and they're called curls. So um, I am going to make it easy on you because I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to, bring in the camera really close and cables, cables. Yes, it is cables. Are you, especially the way they, especially the way they go that way. So yeah. Um, So, thanks, thanks, Connie, for that word. Keep me straight. I need to be kept straight a lot. So, anyway, there's a really specific stitch that you have to connect them to in order to get that to lay right, and so that the cable doesn't doesn't try to slide back into this this hole right here, so that it all stands out and so that the back is absolutely flat. Um, because this one, as you can see, this is my first one. You see that that is not absolutely flat right here. See that? See, they're pushing into this section. Oh, you've done cables with knitting. Okay, Connie, we got you. So see this center part is it's okay, but it's not visually what it should be. So this one is my signature. Yeah, it's a signature. It's a signature, all right. So actually, if I put these together and think about giving them away, I may actually keep this one as my signature and just put it up here, hang it somewhere as a reminder of of how I worked and worked and worked until I figured it out. So, and I might make another one for the actual blanket. So, anyway, so that's what I've been working on. And, oh, good. I'm glad that you love it. Okay. So, yeah, so that's going to be exciting. I've been working really to try and get this done as much as possible. Let's see. Yesterday I made one and started on the second one, and that's how far I got. So yesterday was a little bit of a different kind of a day. So, hey, Melody, it's good to see you. Um, so let me give you a little scoop about the lives that are coming up next week. Next week is Christmas week, and so Monday and Wednesday we'll do a live. Friday is Christmas Day, so I won't be doing a live. Um, you may see me on Friday, on the channel, but um, well, Squish, I have a book, and that's how I came across that pattern. Um, so I bought this book off of Amazon, and I thought that it was a calendar. I thought that it was a Granny Square calendar because that's what it said on the in the description. So it really wasn't a calendar. It was a book of Granny Square patterns. And so even though this isn't a Granny Square, it is a square. And so they included it and several other ones too. There's another one that I really like um, that is not as challenging as this one, um, but it is visually just as appealing as this one. So I want to try it and make that one as well because that one may be something, if it comes out the same size, this one comes out to be about 7 inches, 7-inch squares. Oh, cable on headbands. Um, Wilma Westenberg has many of these type blocks. That's nice. That's nice. And so anyway, that's how I came up with the pattern was I had it in a book. So I want to show you how how to do it and share, um, making a blanket out of it and how to join. It just has blocks in it, like Granny Square blocks. So anyway, that was really fun. Um, and I So you guys, a lot of you must be knitters as well. So that's really fun. I know that I've seen knitting on a couple pages. Um, I just do crochet. I do know how to knit, and I have knit in the past, but it doesn't really bring me that much joy. It's a little more stress inducing than crochet. Crochet for me is just really very relaxing. So I do that. But anyway, so let me get back to the time frame. Okay, so next week is Christmas. So Monday and Wednesday, we'll do a live in the mornings, morning coffee and crochet. Friday is Christmas, and so there won't be a live. I'm hoping that I can get this tutorial out for um, like next weekend, for it to come out sometime next weekend. We'll see. It's a busy season, so I'm just having fun with it, and not going to push myself too hard. But I do want to get this out because I'm excited about the stitch. And so then the following week is New Year's week, and so I have Monday, no, Tuesday evening. Tuesday evening, I believe, is the 29th. 31st. Yes, because New Year's Eve is a Thursday. So Tuesday, I left my book down on the porch that I had it all written out on. Tuesday, the 29th, at 7 p.m., I will be going live. And that live is the one where I will talk about New Year's Eve and what we're going to do with the giveaways on New Year's Eve and the rules for entering um, the New Year's Eve um, giveaways. And I say giveaways because on New Year's Eve um, at 6 o'clock, so it's going to be 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York and Atlanta time. So it's a little bit early on New Year's Eve because if, you know, we don't want to be up late here. And if people, have in the Eastern Standard Time, if you have, things to do or places to go or whatever, um, you know, anyway, we're trying to not interfere and plus be early enough here because I am hoping that I will have a special guest here on New Year's Eve to help me celebrate. Um, am I allowed to say good morning, Wendy? Um, Lori McCombie is planning on attending. Some of us are old, just say it. Okay. Laura, you're so funny. I didn't know if you had really committed to it or not. Anyway, Lori McCombie, 6 p.m. Oh, okay, because some of us are old, the 6 p.m. part, yes. And yeah, so here in our time frame, we want to do it at 6 p.m. because some of us are old around here, and we may or may not make it to the midnight hour. So we're going to have a party from 6 p.m. to 6:50. Okay. The whole point is we're going to try and cram it into 50 minutes. Do you think we can do it? In 50 minutes, we are going to give away 10 prizes. 50 minutes, party hardy, 10 prizes. Okay. So on Tuesday, the 29th, when I go live at 7 p.m., I will explain all of the rules. I will give you a little bit of um, hints on what we're giving away live on Thursday, on New Year's Eve. And so you're going to want to watch Tuesday's live stream and follow the instructions and watch it to the end because I'm going to throw a little curveball in the end. You know, we got to make it interesting. 10 winners, yeah. And now some of them are going to be big prizes. Some of them are going to be, um, you know, smaller prizes. And I'm going to mix it up throughout the night. So, but we are going to have 10 giveaways. So anyway, yeah, we're really excited. Lori McCombie has donated the two art yarn shawls that you saw in the previous giveaway, that were the choices from the previous giveaway. So she has donated those two. Kayla from the Glistening Tumbler has donated a wine tumbler. So that's a shorter tumbler. It's really nice. And it's going to be customizable. So if the winner will actually get with Kayla on her Facebook page, and listen, I'm going to put the link down below for Kayla's Facebook page. Go over to her Facebook page, hit like, to get on there, to get updates, and go in there and see all of these new creations that she's made. She's pretty amazing. She'll do any color, any design. And so anyway, you get to customize your own wine tumbler. So anyway, that's really exciting. And yes, Lori does amazing work. She is an amazing artist. And we just love, love, love her work. And so we have, hey, Frank. Shout out to Frank and his cheeks. Yes, we love Frank, definitely. And so if you don't know who Frank is, then you need to go to the Crochet Therapy Facebook page, which the link is down below. Just go ahead, go down there and click that link. Go over to the Crochet Therapy Facebook page and subscribe or hit the like button to the Facebook therapy page, Crochet Therapy page. I need more coffee. And that way you'll be able to see. Yes, we love those cheeks, and he wears those hats and those scarves, and he just brightens everybody's day. Let me tell you, brightens everybody's day. It's amazing. I can't wait till Connie and Frank get their YouTube channel going. It's so exciting. And so anyway, go over to Crochet Therapy Facebook page. The link is down below. and you'll be able to see all of the different creations that people are making and sharing, and we're sharing more and more, and that is exciting to me. That is so exciting to me. Um, Frank's getting himself a fan club for sure. So anyway, and Connie, you're getting yourself a fan club too because we love your work, and you have a great model. Yeah. So anyway, if you want to have fun, if you want to see what's going on in our community, come on over, like our Crochet Therapy Facebook page. Go over to Kayla's the Glistening Tumblr Facebook page and like that one too. And so that you can be, privy to everything that's coming up. So anyway, mark your calendars. Tuesday, December 29th at 7 p.m. And that's when I'm going to go live to explain. And that's the live stream. Once the live stream is over, then you'll go in and comment. Yeah, you'll comment. Now, this is live chat right now while I'm on, but you notice that once this is over, the chat goes away. So, so all of the chat is just for while we're here. And then when you comment on, on the video, then that's when I can pull that information and put you in that, in the phone app that kind of does a random picker. It's a random YouTube picker. So that way everything is fair, but I'm going to do that 10 times on New Year's Eve because what better way to end 2020 than with 10 giveaways? And hopefully we can just make the last day of the year a happy one, a fun one. And I know with Lori coming over, I got a tickle in my throat. With Lori coming over, we are going to have so much fun. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just got a tickle in my throat for some reason. Oh my goodness. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So that's what's coming up. And then in January, we're going to add some things. So be on the lookout for some new and exciting things happening in January. And I'm really excited to turn the page on 2020. I'm really excited to do that and just kind of shut that door and just, pray and send good vibes and think good thoughts that 2021 is going to be a good year for us. And oh my gosh, look at my hair. Yep. I just threw it up in a bun and it is like super messy today. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for putting up with my bed head and and my fiber brain. Yeah, my definitely fiber brain today. So, I walk around the house and I might just randomly say something and I'm thinking one thing and I say another. I don't know, is that an early sign of dementia? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's just my mom says I just have so much stuff in my brain right now, so much stuff that I am having a hard time processing you know, other things. So, um hey Squish, have a good evening. And so anyway, yeah. So thanks for putting up with me and thanks for coming on later this morning. And you know what? If later works better for everybody, maybe I can even go a little bit later. But I was trying to go a little early so that Squish didn't have to. Melody, it's good to have you on. I didn't want to have Squish have to stay up until 2 a.m. just to watch us live. Lori says a goldfish only thinks for 3 seconds, so I'm doing great. Oh, thanks, Robin. Aw, and you know what? You brighten my day, and you brighten everyone's day yourself. So, um, thanks for being you. And we love it when people share on our Facebook page all of the works that you're doing and all of the makes, and especially if you're following a tutorial and you show us. Um, I just, I just love that. I just think it's awesome. So, anyway, have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and stay safe. Be kind and get hooking. Bye, everybody.